Jordan Christensen. I love puzzles, particularly jigsaw puzzles. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by the interlocking pieces and how they fit so perfectly together. I would imagine seeing that one piece and thinking, wow, this blows my mind. This one piece makes up a huge picture. I loved it. A few of these pictures, this one here, the next one you'll see, are actually photo mosaics. Photo mosaics are, it's a picture made up of tiny pictures. And then they turn that into a puzzle. So it's a puzzle within a puzzle. Fascinating to me. I love that stuff. Each piece is part of a grand picture. I'm going to say that again. Each piece is part of a grand picture. I gave a few of you a piece of the puzzle, didn't I? Those who have that, raise your hand real quick. Sorry, I gave almost everybody cards. I gave other people specific pieces of the puzzle. I'm going to do an experiment. Well, you guys are going to do the experiment, actually. I want you to study that piece of the puzzle, okay? And I'm going to ask you 2 questions. Before you study it, take a look at the questions. What is the name or title of the puzzle based on your piece? Or, here's another option. What is the general description of the puzzle? Okay, I'm going to give you 10 seconds starting now. Stop. Okay. Steve, what does that puzzle piece look like to you? What can you see from there?
Not quite sure. It has, I think, a flower and maybe a garden gate, some grass.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Can you answer one of these questions?
No.
Okay, Destiny?
I can't answer either, but
If you were to take a guess.
if I were to take a guess,
Yeah.
I would say that it has a sky in it.
Okay, very safe. Roger?
It looks like there's some sort of river next to a structure. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Natalie?
I don't know, it looks kind of like a white fence with little scrolly things on it, so I'd imagine maybe a big Victorian style house and all this stuff.
Cool. And then I don't know your name, I'm sorry.
Bryce,
Bryce.
and it looks like flowers near a white fence.
Okay, so do you guys get the picture? Do you know what it looks like? I'll show you. It's this here, and it's called Peach Blossom Ladies Social Club. Did you know that by looking at that one piece? Okay, so I'm asking you this question. Was that experiment fair? Why wasn't it fair? Roger, why wasn't it fair?
We only had a little piece of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Not enough information.
Exactly, yeah. Let's do another experiment. We're going to talk about first impressions. First impressions are really interesting to me. According to sites like Career Builder, job hunting sites, they always send these articles. And oftentimes they say in these articles, it'll only take you about 20 seconds to figure out, to determine the impression of a person. 20 seconds, that's it. There was another article, a study done by the Association of Psychological Sciences, and they said it can be done in the blink of an eye. Whoa, that's a big deal. It's just so fast, you already know what somebody's like. Okay, so we're going to do the blink of an eye test here. Just take a look at these pictures, see what you think. Who would have thought that this young lady would turn out to be, yep, somebody guessed it, an Academy Award-winning actress. This next person, when he was young, turned out to be older. Who the heck is this guy? Do any of you guys watch American Idol? That's Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, crazy, right? One more. I love the glasses on this guy and his beautiful hair. Here's another picture. You know who it is?
George Clooney.
That's right. One of the most famous movie stars of our time, George Clooney. So can we really determine who somebody is just by a glance? Just by a blink of an eye? Keep the answers to yourself. Let's do the 20-second test. I gave everybody a card. If you have a pencil or a pen, please take it out. I'm going to show you a picture on the next slide. And I want you to be brutally honest. I want your 3 first impressions of this person on the next screen, okay? And then we're going to talk about each. We're just going to rapid fire after you're done writing them out. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. And here is the picture. Okay, what was your first impression? Steve, we'll just go down the row. First, top 3 things you got there.
But biker dude, player, and serious.
Biker dude, player, and serious. Go ahead, just keep going.
I put gangster, want to be a reporter.
Okay,
Gangster dropout, criminal record.
okay,
Joe Schmo trucker.
okay,
In the hood, bad hygiene, not reliable.
okay.
Gangster, scary, unfriendly.
Likes the way he loves the boys' work, has some type of degree.
I said lazy, unfocused, and a lot of beat.
Goofy, gangster, and worker. Arrogant, lazy, and or red from the
Red personality?
Yeah.
Nice.
I said he's confident, likes sunglasses, and probably single.
That's good. Do you have one, Sister Rebecca?
Well, you remind me of my former brother-in-law. He's a really nice guy and just casual, easygoing.
Okay. This is my friend Raymond. And this is his wife, Lucy. I've known Raymond for 10 years. I love this guy. He is amazing. He's not what you would think. I mean, you look at him and you go, wow, that guy is scary. He's a gangster. To be honest, he's a reformed gangster. He's very devout and very religious. Would you have thought that just by that one picture? No, of course not. You guys proved it. No, we think we are quick to judge sometimes. So was this fair? Much like the other puzzle experiment I had a few of you do, it's not fair. We only saw a piece of his life. If you were to sit down and talk with Raymond for an hour, would your perception of him probably be different? I would think so. I would think so. Okay. So, here's a big question. What defines others? How many things define us? Better question yet, I think we can personalize this, is what defines you? Who are you? Do we sometimes say we're one piece of the puzzle? Do we sometimes say, oh, I'm just too fat, not skinny enough, or I'm lazy, or I'm just plain not smart. I'm just an idiot. I am so SMRT. Sometimes we do that. Now, some of you might not have a problem with this. Some of you might be thinking, this isn't a big deal. I can judge people very well. I'm a good judge of character. But I can guarantee that you will come across people in your lives that will have this type of issue. I know I have. Okay. That one piece of the puzzle. That one piece of the puzzle is so important. We're more than just that. Our experiences make up who we are. The people in our lives make up who we are. I had a class here at BYU Idaho, and I absolutely love this class. We talked about our self-perception. And we wrote down a list of 10 things. And the 10 things were how we perceived ourselves. And then we put them in order from most important to least important. And then one at a time, it was kind of painful to do this actually. We would erase one, and then another one, and then another one, until we were just left with one item at the very top, our most important item. It's eye-opening. I invite you all to try that sometime. We are more than just one thing. I have said my whole life, I'm just the big guy in the group. Oh, I'm just the funny guy, or whatever it is. We are more than that. Regina Satir said, we must not allow other people's limited perceptions to define us. And I like to alter that a little bit to say, we must not allow our own limited perceptions to define us. We do that all too often. These are a few pictures of people I know, experiences I've had, and they've all shaped me, made me who I am. They are part of the puzzle pieces of my life. One puzzle piece makes up the grand picture, part of the grand picture, but all of them build the entire thing. Thank you.